Hey there, I'm Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. Do you have things that get you like fired up in your business, in your life? So I had this happen this morning and it got me a little fired up. So I wanted to share it with you. So, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as people, we always look for the simplest solution. We always look for the easiest solution, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I love easy just like everyone else does, right? How can I do this the quickest, simplest way, right? The fastest path to cash, right? What's the easiest way to get this done? What's the quickest way to get this done? But when we're talking about building a business, so many times the easiest way isn't always the best way. And look, if you know me, you already know it's like the professor of harsh reality here. I'm just going to tell you how it is, right? I've been in business for 30 years. You don't have a business for 30 years by doing everything easy, right? I mean, things don't always come easy. Sometimes it's hard and it's not popular, right? It's not a popular opinion to say sometimes you have to hustle, sometimes you have to grind, sometimes you have to do stuff that you don't want to do. But this all came this morning from there was a post in a group, and I'm not going to tell you what it was and all of that, but the gist of it was somebody wanted to do a discovery day. If you don't know what a discovery day is, it's just it's way more complicated, which is my point, but it's a day that you invite people in to sit with you and to talk about a potential business opportunity or a mastermind or whatever, right? But it's a day that if you set it up, people are pretty much sold before they get there. And most of the time it's a high ticket. It's a 25, 50, $100,000 investment, right? So the question in the group was, does somebody have a blueprint for this? Well, my response was, what do you want to know, right? Tell me what you want to know, and I can probably help you with this. I've done, I don't know, 50 of these over the course of the years, probably with people, and helped them be very, very successful and bring in a lot of money in a relatively short period of time. But the guy's answer back was, I want a PDF blueprint. You know what my response was? I felt like I was on Monday Night Football. Come on, man. Seriously, you want a PDF blueprint on how to do a discovery day? Why does he think that? That's going to work. He thinks that because we make things seem so easy. We make things seem so seamless in our businesses and as we're doing things. The bottom line is that's great. Everything should look easy. It should be easy because you've got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed and you've got all the details worked out. But what we don't realize when we're trying to learn something new, we're trying to do something as big as this, is that it doesn't happen in an hour. It's like fitness. It's like weight loss, right? I can lose 40 pounds over the course of the last year or so, right? Overnight. You don't build a business overnight. You don't set everything up in any aspect of your business in a day. You just don't. Now we want to think that, you're right, it's the whole overnight success thing. The only overnight success is in your eyes because you didn't watch all the work that went into it, right? And so it's the same thing here. And so my point is, are there some ways that we can do things that are easy? Absolutely. And you should take that every chance you get, right? Make your life easy, make your life better, make your business life as simple and as uncomplicated as you can. But that takes time to build. And sometimes you feel like you've already put in the work and that you shouldn't have to do it anymore. I've had those moments. The bottom line is it doesn't matter if you've put in 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, right? You've been in business for a long time. If you were still around, you've been in business for 100 years. But my point is, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. If you're going to own a business and you're going to grow a business and you're going to keep the business growing and successful, you have to continue to do whatever it takes, whatever it takes. And look, like I said, I get it. I've been in a position, not in the too distant future, where I was like, I've been around long enough. I shouldn't have to be doing this. It doesn't matter, right? Things change. Things change in business and in life. And so here's my point. Yes, definitely look for shortcuts. Definitely look for help. Definitely leverage yourself. Definitely do all of those things, right? I mean, you want to systemize, automate, delegate as much as possible. But the bottom line is, if you're always looking for the easy way out, if you don't want to do the work, Maybe you shouldn't own a business. There's the professor of harsh reality, right? But seriously, it's not all cupcakes and roses, right? It's not all kittens. It's not all pretty, but it's worth it in the end. And so, I was the funny thing about this was with all of my experience, I said to him, I would love to have a conversation with you and see if I can help you or answer some questions, right? I didn't say I want to do a consulting day. I didn't say any of that. I said, let's have a conversation. And his thing was he wants a PDF blueprint. Why? Because he's looking for the easy way. He's looking for a checklist. Look, if you want to look realistically, I know I've said look way too many times, haven't I? Realistically, you could very simply bring in $500,000 easily, maybe more than that, $1 million with this discovery day. Do you think you can do that with a checklist? Seriously, have you ever made $100,000 with just a checklist? Probably not. Probably not. So it's way more involved than that. And again, that's not the salesy sizzle kind of thing that's going to make people go, ooh, yeah, I want that checklist. But it's also not realistic. And so sometimes you just have to think. You have to use your brain, right? You have to think about, does that make sense? Is that logical? Could I do a discovery day with all of the steps that lead up to it? Because it's not just the day. It's like an event, right? You can't plan an event in a day. You can't market an event in a day. You can't bring on 100 or 1,000 people to an event, no matter what the cost, in a day. But people make it look simple. So don't get fooled by that. So if you're looking for some more of this like real information, I would love for you to check out. I'm doing an event November 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, where we'll do a lot of this kind of like realistic business growth. Let's get moving to the end of the year. Let's get moving and make 2022 your best year yet. If you want to check it out, go to actionacceleratorevent.com. All the information is there. I would love to have you with me. If not, just stick around. I'll be doing some more of these kinds of things. If you like this, I'd love to hear your comments and whatever you need. Let me know. I'm Diane Conklin with Complete Marketing Systems. Until next time, make it a great day.